you guys. I am so happy to be back on camera again. This is my first real video since I had big chopped, and I'm sorry that it took me this long, you guys. Absolutely no excuse at all. What I've been doing in the meantime is just really learning my hair, learning how to manage it, trial and error, and nothing really besides that. But I do wish that I had taken advantage of more of that time after I big chop, because I think that it's important to share what not to do. I think it's good to share your trial and error with those who are also on the journey, so that we can continue to help each other. So anyway, this video is about 5 things to know before going natural. Whether you are a newly natural, whether you have a TWA, which is teeny weeny afro, to those of you who may have just cut your hair, or maybe you've already been natural for a while, maybe you're entertaining the thought of going natural, and you're just kind of taking your time with it. Hopefully this can be a beneficial video to you. And for you. Well, let's get right into it. The first thing that you should know before going natural is that your hair will require everything different from before. Take, for example, myself. I had been doing my research for about a year before going natural, reading blogs, reading articles, following other naturals on YouTube and their experience. I had moved away from using other products that contain sulfates and other things that were harmful. I didn't realize that although I was transitioning and doing a lot of heat-free styles and stuff like that, learning to maintain the 2 textures, I still had newly growing in natural hair that was still connected to relaxed hair. But it's completely different once you do your big chop, or if you don't do a big chop, however you transition into going natural. Once you become natural, it's a totally different ballpark, and it's a totally different experience. It's not what you think it is. Your hair is not the way you think it will be when you're looking at your hair while you're transitioning, and how you think it's going to behave and all of that. It's totally different. So just prepare yourself for that idea that it's totally different. It will require different things, different methods, different strategies and techniques. It's different. It's not the same. Number 2 is that you will need a weekly maintenance routine that works for your lifestyle. Trust me, you will definitely need that. One example, myself. I had to realize that when I woke up one day, and after I had big chopped, one night I just washed my hair, I conditioned it, moisturized and sealed my hair, did all the right things, and put on my bonnet, went to sleep, woke up, and took off my bonnet, looked in the mirror, and my hair was just all matted down in my hair, and I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? I have to go to work. And so just know that with going natural in a situation like that, planning definitely does help. Having a routine does make your life easier. You might have to plan on whether or not you want to wear twists for a couple days, whether you want to do a twist out the night before. If you want to do a wash and go, that's fine. One thing that I've learned is that a wash and go is not my best friend. It's okay. It was good for me to experiment and to know that that was not something that was fitting for me, especially at this point. While I'm in a TWA, I don't feel that it's very flattering for me, and I don't know, maybe down the line, as I get to different stages of being natural. But just know that you're going to need a weekly maintenance routine. You're going to have to learn how to manage your hair and better prepare to get up and go to work and things like that. And you want a routine that, again, works for your lifestyle. Okay, so the third thing is that you will notice in the beginning that your hair is a lot drier than before, a lot drier. Know that that's normal. It seemed to me that right after I big chopped, it was like I had a head full of straw, broom straw, and it was like, you know, what is this? How do I ever overcome this? Is this the way it is? Is this what I've got myself into? But it doesn't have to be that way, and there is a solution. I will definitely be uploading a video on how to get rid of dryness after big chopping, dryness with TWAs, and just wherever you are in your, you know, your natural state. If you're experiencing dryness, I do believe that what I've tried works well for me. Hopefully it can work for you too. So yeah, your hair will be dry, and there are things that you can do to combat that. Okay, let's see. The fourth thing is to avoid becoming a product junkie, especially when you're newly natural. There's nothing wrong with finding out what to use to care for your hair, to treat your hair as you just become natural. That's perfectly normal. We're going to have to go through that stage of building a solid regimen for ourselves. Just know that once you do find a product that works well for you, you don't need to switch over to anything else. You're just wasting money. You're just wasting your time. I would not suggest or recommend changing to anything else unless you are dissatisfied with the products that you're currently using. The other thing with that is that if there is something that you're using that may be causing dryness or itching or whatever, when you're using different products, it's hard to determine what the source of that is. So just keep it simple and find out what works for your hair. Just because you watch somebody's video and they say that this product is so amazing and you already have something that you feel works amazing, it doesn't mean that you need to change over to that. So I'm just trying to tell you, just trying to help you. You will never get a solid regimen if you continue to switch your products all the time, and your hair, you will not be able to see the benefits because you're not establishing a steady routine for your hair. And next is, and last, is to embrace your own natural. Embrace your own natural. If you're anything like me, you planned out your transition, or you thought you did, you read and researched up on being natural, how to take care of your hair and all of that whole process, and you've been watching all these naturals with luxurious long strands in their hair, and you big chopped and you went natural and yours doesn't look like that. Be patient, appreciate what you have, how your hair grows out of your scalp, and get used to seeing yourself natural. Because I'm telling you, I got up a few mornings after I big chopped and was like, oh yeah, I did go natural. So again, just, get used to seeing yourself natural, love your natural, embrace your natural, know that your natural is not somebody else's natural. We will all get long, luxurious strands if we take care of our hair properly and do the things that we're supposed to do for our hair. But just be patient. Don't despise the day of small beginnings. For myself, one reason that I chose not to do as long a transition as I planned out in the beginning was because, number one, the management was an issue, and number two, was because I wanted my whole process. I wanted the whole journey. I wanted to be able to look back and say, this is where I started. I wanted to look at certain pictures and remember where I started, and I wanted to just appreciate. For me, that's how I wanted to appreciate my hair journey, is to see the small beginnings. And also, I wanted to do this a little earlier because I wanted to learn how to care for my hair before it got to a lengthier stage. I wanted to, just learn how to care for my hair on the way to where I aspire to be as a natural. So that's my story. Those are my 5 tips, and I truly hope that those were helpful for you all. If you guys have anything that you would like to add to this, please feel free to put it in the comments box below. And you guys, thank you so much for your support. And remember to rate, to subscribe, to comment, to share with anyone who can benefit from it. And I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye. Guys, so this is a style that I got in a kind of an emergency moment. It was taking down a twist out. It totally did not come out the way that I thought that it would, and I had to figure something out quick. So you can kind of see the front, sort of a pineapple type of look. Hair is all out at the top. And the back just has 3 twists pinned up toward the crown. And I don't know if this has come down now or what, but that's basically all there is to it. I kind of pinned up the side, one on each side. Just sort of a semi-makeshift updo to get me through church and to get me through the work. So if that's something that you want to try, go right ahead. But just wanted to share that. You guys have an awesome week.